Good afternoon. How y'all doing? Allie Breger in studio with us. Scott Greg, how y'all doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Good.
Nice.
Good.
I'm adjusting to this wide angle.
Yeah, it's very, it will throw you off a little bit.
throwing
Takes
us
in
off.
much more information.
So let's talk St. Augustine, Orchestra. First off, you guys, unfortunately, Hurricane Milton threw a little bit of a wrench in the plans for you guys a little earlier this year.
Yeah, we got a little hurricaned out. Not our first time.
Okay.
Right.
The
Well,
first
here
time
in
we
Florida,
got the first time we got hurricaned out was actually in the Leitner Museum, and we used to perform in the pool, which actually took on water during a hurricane. So we got hurricaned out.
Almost like the
of that
Titanic scene.
Yeah, almost. yes. But this time, we had two performances scheduled. We were supposed to perform at Tokoi Creek High School,
Right.
and as well as a new performance space for us, the Fitzgerald Performing Arts Center in Palm Coast.
Oh, look at that.
Luckily, Palm Coast was able to reschedule with us.
Cool.
So we did have a performance there. Very nice auditorium, beautiful venue. And so we got to play,
Good.
which was good. We just weren't able to play when we thought and exactly where we thought.
Of course, that
Right.
inevitable word pivot, right? Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's what you got to do in the entertainment world sometimes, right?
You
You gotta
the
make
show,
adjustments.
the
The
show.
show
must
must
go
go
on.
on.
Yes,
That's right.
of course.
That's right.
Coin a phrase.
So let's talk a little bit about sounds of the season.
Yes.
We're hoping this one doesn't go anywhere. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It has been amazing, and interestingly, on the heels of what we just talked about, weather has come into play.
Oh boy.
We're always
Yeah.
battling weather in this
Right?
orchestra.
Come on.
We are always
The elements
yes.
of the season now rebranding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Our,
right, yeah.
our
Or
first
just the seasons.
Yeah, that's all we need.
So you can say it with a little bit of a grumble now. The seasons.
well, to start with, it is housed at Kelly Farm,
Cool.
Okay.
which is just west on King Street,
beautiful.
all the way out, maybe about 15 minutes out. Beautiful property. Kelly Farm events. They do great stuff all the time. Weddings, all kinds of other things.
Yeah.
So
great
it's a
venue.
beautiful property. We're also sponsored by Bozard Lincoln.
Hey,
Oh, they are the
awesome.
best.
Yes. And of course, Kelly Farm Events is a sponsor. And also Florida Wedding Destination is a sponsor.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so we like that. The first year we played, we were ready to go. We had the big 18-wheeler stage. We were
Yeah.
all set, ready to go. And it was a beautiful day. And as soon as the sun went down, the temperature plummeted.
Oh, but that's kind of fun, though.
Holy
Well,
shnikes, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not fun to play.
No, and nobody's
in
dressed for it,
49
right?
degree
Oh, it was
weather.
like that.
It was
Okay.
frozen, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very hard to play an instrument, especially a string instrument.
Right.
You can't move your fingers very well. Woodwinds, they all freeze up. The pistons on trumpets start to get really heavy.
Yeah.
It's really difficult, but they were champs. They played very well in very trying circumstances.
Well, Scott, you're the artistic director. Am I saying that correct?
Yeah.
So talk about like the sounds of the season for 2024 and like how you got to like the sounds that we will be witnessing that night.
Well, with something like this program, the expectations of the audience play much more into how I program things than any of our other concerts.
Sure.
Because everybody has their own history with music at this time of year, and they bring their own prejudices of what counts as holiday music.
Mm-hmm.
So we tend to trend very conservative, very traditional.
Okay, cool.
So if you think you know holiday music, you will recognize our program, right?
Fun.
We will feature the standards.
But do you change it up every year?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you keep it fresh. Okay.
Absolutely.
And that's what people love with music, right? Is they want to hear what they know. They want to hear what they're used
Absolutely.
to.
It's comfort food.
Yeah, that's right. Right. And we've got a very specific set of comfort food
you gotta
music
get your
that
figgy pudding.
Yeah.
Every year.
There you go.
You don't eat it any other time of the year.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to listen to Jingle Bells in summer.
Never eat figgy pudding. What are you guys talking
Really?
about? What even is figgy pudding? What is it? Fig Newtons crushed up in the pudding? I don't know
That
what
could
it
be
is.
delicious,
Could be.
actually. Yeah. Allie, are you performing in Sounds of the Season this year?
I perform with
She
orchestra every
Every
time.
I like it. Say with conviction. Yes.
Every time. I'm a member of
So
the
what are you looking
orchestra.
forward to then?
Well, let's just say for this Sounds of the Season, every time when I know we're playing Sleigh Ride, I immediately put out there, I call sleigh bells.
Oh yeah,
I'm calling
There you
it.
go.
That's
There
my
you go.
instrument on that song. I have to do the sleigh
She's a
bells.
sleigh bell specialist.
Yeah.
So
top recruit.
Yeah.
Sleigh bellologist.
that's right. First chair sleigh bell.
Love that. Love that.
So yes, I'm performing. I'm in percussion for this whole concert, and we actually are
the
featuring.
busiest section for this concert.
It is.
Always
There's a
the
lot to do.
percussionists.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, one of our percussionists is playing 2 instruments at the same time. She's playing the chimes and the bells at the same time.
Okay.
And she's a
Coordination.
flute player, so she's very talented.
We've got her
Ooh,
running
nice.
all over the place.
Can she play a flute? Can someone just hold the flute
Oh,
up
yeah.
while she plays the flute? That'd be great.
Just have it on a stand and
New
just do a little
challenge.
bit of
Yeah,
everything.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, the biggest challenge for her is because the stage is quite crowded. I mean, we fit the entire orchestra on this stage. So
Yeah.
getting her from the percussion section up to the flute section is the biggest challenge. And we thought of maybe a crane kind of apparatus.
Like an
with
angel.
her,
There you go.
you know, like Lady Gaga.
Oh, I
or
love
Pink
it.
getting dropped down into the
100%.
section.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
you know, in St. Johns County, we could probably find you, an excavator.
Yeah.
Like a big.
Absolutely.
Oh, great,
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
That
sounds
it's
good.
probably the closest we're gonna get to
Right.
like a crane.
Hey, I did want to say this though about Kelly Farm.
Okay.
You know, last year we were ready, we were prepared. Musicians knew, bring the coat, we're ready. But about a day before,
It wasn't cold.
it wasn't cold, but there was basically a monsoon.
Oh.
So that day we pivoted and we set up in the barn.
Okay.
And so we were able to set up seating for our audience, like auditorium style seating, and we were able to fit everybody in. It was cozy, to say the least.
It was
But we
nice.
were all in there.
That's super cool. Yeah.
It
It is
was.
cool.
I feel like
So
it kind of puts you in that mode, right? You know, holiday time. Yeah.
Totally. So this year, what we're doing is we've created 2 shows. So there's going to be a 2:00 show and then a repeat, a 7:00 show.
Okay.
We've limited seating so that if we have to pivot and go into the barn, we know that we can fit everybody. If not, we will be outside on the stage, general seating.
Smart.
People can bring their own blanket, their own chairs, their own picnic basket. We've got food trucks. We've got VIP seating with a table and chairs, a VIP food basket. There's silent auction going on.
There
There's-
is. I was going to ask you.
Yes.
Okay. Do you need things?
Yes.
Okay, great
Hey.
show to shout that out. So you need some silent auction pieces.
I'm shouting out.
That was the quietest shout I've ever heard in my life. How did your shout get quieter than your regular voice? I don't understand.
I didn't want to go band director on you guys right there. But yes, contact me if you have silent auction items that you would like to donate
Fantastic.
for this event. So we're looking forward to it. It's a super great way to kick off the season.
Mhm.
Stuff that you know.
Yeah.
There's boozy hot cocoa. There's
Ooh.
plain hot cocoa.
I'll take the boozy.
Yeah,
there you
please.
go. Take
Yeah.
the boozy.
All right.
And you'll know the tunes. We have a sing-along at the end.
Nice.
It's just the perfect way to start the season.
That's fun.
What are the favorite songs to play?
Well, sleigh ride, yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I shouldn't have even asked you. I should have
But
already
you-
known that.
You speak about that. What are the favorites?
Oh, well, I mean, there's some that we have to bring back every year, like Sleigh Ride and maybe
Yeah.
Chestnuts Roasting, the Christmas
Sure.
song. We always close out with the sing along. But no, I have to keep rotating it, or else we keep the audience on their toes.
Right.
Right.
It's the same tunes, but different arrangements.
Okay.
Right? They're always presented in a fresh way.
Okay.
Like I always think about like the Charlie Brown theme song, you know, dun, 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 dun. Like do you have like fun like poppy moments like that too?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic.
We go from traditional to pops to jazz to all the way.
Take a little bit of a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing some Nutcracker.
Nice. Okay, good.
Cool. Very cool.
Very classic.
Hey, how about this young artist competition? What is this all about?
Scott, talk about that.
Well, this will be the second year that we've done this. Young artists come. So young people rarely get a chance to stand in front of an orchestra and perform.
Yeah.
They spend, their days in the practice room or in a band room or orchestra room, but all of them, of course, dream to be soloists. And one of the benefits of having an orchestra like this is that we can create an opportunity for young musicians, high schoolers, and young college, conservatory, pre-professional opportunities for those players to come and perform with a great orchestra. So this is our second year running this, and
last year was Sarah Park. Am I saying that right?
Fabulous winner, and we had quite a turnout for that, which was great. So it was a great field, and she came and performed the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto. Awesome. I don't know if you know it, but it's quite a piece, and she did a fantastic job, and I think the audience just fell in love with her. And so we're doing it again. We're going to run it again.
Nice,
and,
good.
So the winner of that will perform on our March concert.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a great opportunity.
It is, and they also get an award, $1,500.
Hey,
plus the performance with the orchestra, so some cash, some quan.
I'm coming to try out with some sleigh bells.
Oh, hey!
Sorry if I take your spot.
Don't even think about it.
Nope. For
seen
$1,500, I'll be the best sleigh beller you've ever seen. You have
The Sleigh Bell Symphony.
Basically one piece. I'm going to perform sleigh bells on sleigh ride.
And actually, we are still taking applications for the Young Artists competition.
Okay.
We're open for the next few days. So if you go to our website, go online, you'll see a what am I saying?
Tab.
Little tab.
Yeah,
Thank you.
tab,
A tab
yes.
for that. And people anywhere from 14 to 21.
Okay.
You can apply. And
how do you prove that? I'm just like maybe an ID. I don't know, like because some people are 44 and look, 21. I'm just saying.
Who? Who's
I don't want to cross that area.
Oh, good stuff. That's awesome. So, do they need to have experience? Should anything like that, or can they just?
Yeah, there's kind of a minimum. We give them a list of repertoire that we expect to see, so it gives people an idea of what we're looking for. So,
fantastic.
Anybody who's just starting out with chopsticks or Mary Had a Little Lamb probably should
the
wait
recorder
a few years.
Or sleigh bells.
Yeah.
Just keep
For
working
example.
toward the competition.
Gotcha.
You
Cool,
just
this
keep
sounds
working,
exciting,
Pete.
though.
Keep working, Pete.
Well, it looks like I'm doing the xylophone now. The xylophone. I'm pretty good with the xylophone. Jeez. So how about how do you find regular musicians? And do you guys have openings for regular musicians right now?
We do have some openings right
Do you?
now. And
What are you looking for?
we are looking for a bassoonist.
Okay.
Okay.
We are looking for a percussionist,
Okay.
not a sleigh bellist.
Okay. So
Because
somebody
we
that-
already have
keeps on
one.
shooting me down. I'm
I
really
just
in
want to be
trouble.
really clear.
Yeah, no
about
one's
that.
taking that position.
That we are not looking for you, Pete. I want to be really clear that we're not looking for Pete Melfi. No, we're not looking for any Melfis. All right.
And we are always looking for string players.
Okay.
Violin, viola, cello, bass. Always. That's really what makes an orchestra an orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got woodwinds, brass, percussion, which is considered a band. And then that group is the same group that's in an orchestra, but you add the strings in.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get those strings in there, now you're talking about an orchestra. And really the way that we get our members is that they find us.
Really?
Either we've put something on Facebook or they've come to a performance. But more times than not, I think we hear that somebody has moved to the area or they've been here but they haven't been playing for a while, and they start looking around for who can I play with? How do I get back into that?
And forgive me, it's a volunteer organization. Am I saying that right?
It is. It is a volunteer organization. I'm sorry, we rehearse every Tuesday, so we have rehearsal tonight.
Awesome.
We rehearse at Murray Middle School, and we've got our performances set up for this year, for our season. By the way, we're in our 63rd season.
Wow.
Get out of Dodge, really?
Yeah.
63.
63.
Wow, that's amazing. How do you
yeah.
prove that? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I just keep adding a number each year. I don't know how to prove it.
It's an abacus. Just keep
Somebody
adding.
once said that we were a certain age, and then we just kept adding a year.
There you
every
go.
year.
Okay.
There you go.
But the
That's
truth
great.
about the people in the orchestra is, nobody really woke up 2 weeks ago and said, I think I'm going to play the violin now.
Right.
And I'm going to join an orchestra.
Right.
I mean, everybody there has been playing their instrument since they were a kid.
Okay.
So we all have that in common. We all grew up members of some performing
It's
organization.
people who are passionate about
Yeah,
it.
well, people can grow up learning their instrument and learning it well, and then real life comes into play.
Right. Exactly.
True.
And
Yeah.
they start doing other things. They have a family and they grow away from it, but they still have that passion for it.
Yeah.
And so a lot of our members are returning back to the instrument after having done all of these non-musical things in their lives. So that's a kind of experience that's hard to get. So we value those people.
That's extraordinary.
Very cool. Very cool.
Also, our members are really diverse. We've got some retired folks. We've got a majority of our people are still in the workforce. We've had somebody as young as in middle school, but played exceptionally well.
Yeah.
We have people as old as in their 80s. We've got retired doctors. We've got lawyers, state attorneys, accountants, digital creators, graphic designers.
And they all get along.
We do.
Well, they have to.
We
It's
do.
right, yeah.
The power of music.
You know what? For us, that's our music family.
I love
Our
that.
orchestra is
Yeah,
our
yeah.
music family. We care about each other. We depend on each other as musicians. I mean, I've been joking about the sleigh bells, but if I don't listen to what the other people are doing and make sure my part lays in there when it's supposed to and where it's supposed to, it's a problem. It's a problem I've created a problem for the whole group if I'm not on it. So we depend on each other musically.
And Scott, you said it. The power of music. Can you define that a little bit as an artistic director, like where music can unify a community?
Well, with a community that has so many different interests, so many different passions, so many different experiences, it's nice that music can be a common language that we all speak.
Yeah.
Right. We can all speak different languages, but music is universal.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we all have, music can be such a powerful motivator, and music is memory, right? Think of the times that were most important to you. There usually is some kind of music or a song that brings it all back.
Oh, I have a
if
soundtrack
you
to
hear
everything.
something on the radio, it was from, the 70s or
Right.
the 80s, depending on how old you are.
Right. Yeah.
You can immediately get transported back to that time when that song came out and what was happening in your life.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross.
So music is
Yes.
universal, and music, because it is a universal language, is powerful enough to bring people together in ways that not many things can. So that's what we're all passionate about, and that's what we believe in.
I love
Very
that.
true. Now, with people from so many different walks of life and spread across so many different age ranges, right? How does like rehearsals work? Is that a tricky thing to get everybody together on the same schedule?
No, they just know
Scott's
that
shaking his head no.
there's one guy in charge, and they all have to follow that.
Okay. Well,
It's a dictatorship.
Okay. All right. There you go.
But,
Music is
but you know what?
dictatorship.
But
That's
but
the
to be
theme of the
honest,
show today.
but to be honest with you, like what I was saying, that all of us have been in some performing group, whether
Yeah.
it's been within a school or a youth orchestra. So we've been in rehearsals
This is not their
like
first rodeo.
forever,
Right,
and a
right,
day,
right.
and we get that the person on the podium is right, and if you have any questions, just ask them. They'll
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah,
they're
it's
right.
No, I was
it's
thinking
not-
more along
it's
like
not
schedules
as easy
and-
as that. It takes somebody to coordinate
Yeah.
all of these talents, but everybody contributes.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody contributes in the way they pass musical lines off from one section to another, one soloist to another. So it's a very communal effort. The person on the podium is just traffic cop for the most at the most basic.
We went from dictator to traffic cop.
There
That's
we go.
awesome.
Yeah, we did
That's
take a
big
step
jump.
back. Yeah.
Sounds a little more palatable though. All right, very cool. Now, what's coming up for Giving Tuesday? This is what, December 3rd?
It's December 3rd, which is a little later than usual. And it is a national push for people to give to whatever organization they see fit. We are a nonprofit, and so we do depend on our ticket sales as well as donations and sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have an extraordinary opportunity on this specific one on December 3rd, right? Don't you have somebody that's going to match?
we do have a match.
That's an incredible opportunity.
That is. We're hoping to raise enough to get the match.
Yeah, let's do it.
So so big time. You're able to go on our website and give. You're able to come to a concert and give. You're able to contact me directly and give whatever suits you. But we are working on our music library fund,
Okay.
and so that's where this money is going to be earmarked and dedicated to that. In the past, we've done some other things with the Giving Tuesday, Monday. Giving Tuesday, not Monday.
Give all the time.
Money.
Give every day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
I mean,
Friday.
we purchased a trailer. We had it wrapped.
I remember. Yeah.
So it looks great. And so this year we opted to work on our library.
What is this all about, the library?
Well, music.
Okay. And you just file them away, or like, what does this look
We
like?
do. We
Okay.
have a
Plus
storage
acquisition.
unit. Yes.
And rental.
rental. Yeah, sometimes
Gotcha.
we do rent, but we do have to have the paper.
Yeah.
So some of it we own, some of it we rent. But nonetheless, it's all costly.
It's not
Yeah.
improvisation.
Yeah.
We don't make it up as we go along.
No.
What? I thought that's how concerts work. What do you guys got coming up for the rest of the season? Anything else special?
We do. For us, a season runs like on a school year.
Okay.
So we've already had one concert, the Palm Coast concert. We've got Sounds of the Season coming up in December 8th. Tickets are currently available. You can go to our website. You can go to the Kelly Farm website. Either place, you can get tickets. After that, we'll know who our Young Artist Competition winner is.
Oh, great.
And then after the holiday, we'll start working on the next concert that will include the young artist. And that's really our Masterworks concert. And that's scheduled for March 13th. It's a Thursday. We're going to perform at Tokoi Creek High School.
Great.
Gorgeous auditorium.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be working towards that. And then, of course, that young person will be joining us at rehearsals and the performance. And then our final performance is Friday, May 9th, also at Tokoi Creek. For us, that's our Pops concert. So whatever Maestro chooses will be poppy.
Fun.
Yes, it is usually very fun. And then after that, we have an annual event that is our afternoon tea.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun and
Lovely.
it's a little different than what you would think. We ask our musicians to break into small ensembles. Could be a solo, could be a duet, could be a quartet, but we put on the performance. We have it catered. We host at Anastasia Catholic Church on St. Augustine Beach. And it's on Saturday, May 17th, 4 p.m. And it's just a lovely event, kind of like a high tea with the pedophores, and, you make the tea.
It's so fun. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
It's a great afternoon.
Yeah, really looking forward to that.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, where can people go to find more information, figure out how to volunteer, if they want to volunteer, if they want to sponsor, all of that good stuff?
I would say without question, go to our website.
Great.
StAugustineOrchestra.com.
Okay.
And you will find tabs with all kinds of info. If you can't find what you're looking for, just reach out to us, and we're happy to get back to you. I would also recommend following us on Facebook.
Sure.
And that way you'll always know what's going on. And then again, anybody who's not sure or not finding what you want, contact me directly.
Fantastic.
Easy. Allie, Scott, thank y'all so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Always great to have you in.
It kicks the season off. Here they
there
are.
you go. But we got to say, do we say break a leg for you guys still, or is that more theater?
That's theater.
That's theater. All right. Well, do a great job. We know you will.
Break a violin.
Yeah.
Break a
string.
Very expensive. Very
Okay.
expensive. Yeah, insurance. Yeah.
Ooh, sleigh bells though.
There you go. Yeah, you can get there. You can get those. Yeah.
Dime a dozen.
Amazing people.
Apparently, we got 2 specialists right here in the room.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna win that $1,500. Dang it. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
you.
for
Thank
coming.
you.
You guys, so good.
Always fun.
Yeah.